Hi, before I teach you anything today, I would like to watch a video with you. So let's take a look of my screen. So obviously you can see that the one that is being inside the coils is levitating. So I want you to guess what happened. If you read the title, you can see that the one that is inside is a magnet, obviously. And what happened to the coils in copper color or bronze color running through it is having currents going through the wires. So these are just simply thick wires running through it. So you should recall the reason why it will levitate is something called eddy currents you learned in IGCSE. However, that's not the thing that we want to focus today. What I want you to see is, because of the eddy currents, the magnet is going to be heated up. And I want you to see what happened when it's heated up. Remember, magnets, although they are magnetic, they are usually made of metals and also sometimes with carbon as well. So maybe because of the time, we will speed up a little bit. So you can imagine the currents keep going and the energy keep dissipating onto the magnet. So now you can see it's turning for some reason. Look, you can see it looks like magic. I mean, when I first see it, I'm so intrigued with what happened. Okay, so here I would like to go back to the normal speed. So you can see that the metal, which is a magnet, it starts to glow. What it means by glowing is it simply emits light, and you can see it is not any random color, but it is about red in color. And this is what happens when you heat up metal. Not necessarily by this method. It could also be heating up metal with a furnace with a Bunsen burner as well. It's just this one I find very interesting that I would like to share with you. And please pay attention to the end of this video. And by the way, what do you think about the reason that it keeps spinning? Maybe you can leave your ideas in the comment section below. Oh wait, so now you can see, I pause the video, you can see that suddenly, just out of a sudden, the magnet just drop onto the table. And you can see that it is melted basically, right? Let's watch it again. Okay, it kind of go quicker and quicker and quicker, and it's wow, it's just so amazing. I mean, if you think about, I don't know, like something that literally just stop. Or I really like to keep watching this forever. Right, and when it drop, you can see that it becomes solidify again, because, well, apparently what happened when it is going to melt is because it hit its melting point, and so that becomes liquid, and then it starts to drop going down, probably because there will be some gap between the metal, and so the shape cannot be maintained, and so that's why it dropped to the table. And since it's not in the magnetic field, like inside the solenoid or coils anymore, then it stopped heating, and that's why you can see the color stop glowing. Right, so yeah, you can imagine what happened here. Just to show you the idea that it's not because of the special setup or about the eddy currents that make the magnet or metal glow, here is another demonstration in the video that this is steel and it's just being heated up by flame. And you can also see that when it reaches to certain temperature, the metal start to glow and emit like red or orange color of light. And so obviously there must be certain correlation between the color or the light that is emitting to us versus its temperature. Other than metal, you should also know there's at least one example that the color of the light that is emitting also related to the temperature. Let me give you 10 seconds to think about what kind of example it is. Guess what? It is Bunsen burner. If you have other answers, please leave it in the comment section below. I'll take a look later on. So for the Bunsen burner, I would like you to think about which one in the picture. You can see on the left, this is more like yellowish. On the right hand side is more like bluish. Which one will have the highest temperature and why? If you recall what you learned in junior science when you use a Bunsen burner, surely you should know that blue is the one with higher temperature because you open the air hole and feed the air in, so then the burning of the tank gas will be more complete, and that's why you have a greater temperature. So the blue one is extremely dangerous. So I mean the yellow one also is dangerous, but then the blue one is literally burning with probably 1,500 degrees Celsius, while the yellow one I think is around 800 to 900 degrees Celsius. Well, all of them are dangerous anyway. But the most important thing here we would like to discuss is why would they show different color, and why would it be yellow or orange color will be lower and somehow blue will be of a higher temperature. Let me ask you another question. What is the color of the sun and what is the temperature of it? The temperature of the sun is actually around 5,000 more degrees Celsius. Then you may start to think, hey, since Bunsen burner is actually 1,500 degrees Celsius showing blue color, why isn't our sun blue color then? I don't want to tell you the answer right now, but I hope after you watch this video and some theories later on, you'll be able to answer this question by the end. And as in for the color that you see from the sun is actually white color, so it's a mixture of all the colors. Let me tell you a hint here. What are the lights that people, us, are emitting all the time? I guess some of your answer may be saying that, oh, it depends on what kind of color that is showing on your body. Say, for example, my hair is black, my shirt is blue because it is reflecting the blue color. So yeah, it depends.
Oh, hell no!
No, that's wrong because we are talking about emission and you are talking about reflection. Yes, for reflection, you see my shirt is in blue color because yes, it reflects blue color to the camera and that's how you can see blue color. But then for what we talked about earlier, the sun is white because it's glowing, it's emitting the white light. And also for the Bunsen burner, it's the same idea. It's not because of reflection. You have to understand there's a difference between a reflector and an emitter. So what is the light that is being emitted by our body then? The answer is actually infrared. Okay, so can you suggest a hypothesis to describe the pattern between the different color you see, like Bunsen burner, you got yellow, sometimes blue, while the sun is white? How come we all emit infrared? Why would these become red hot with their different temperature? So what kind of pattern can you observe here? Think about it. We'll explain in the next video.
Imagination.